Welcome back, everybody. So unfortunately, I've already had my shower for the night. I've already done my soap testing, and my video decided to not record audio. And I think I might have posted the last video with some. So my bad. Um, I'm not really editing these too deep. I'm sorry. I'm not really editing these too deep. I don't think. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll change my mind, but we'll see. Anywho, so today we looked at deep sea goat's milk, and I'm just going to give you a review. Deep sea goat's milk is good. It is a scent that reminds me of what your grandmother would buy you if she bought you soap from the flea market. The name is deep sea goat's milk, so I'm not sure what else you expect. It is now third place. It moved below Spidey Suds and below Brig of the Dead, which means Brig of the Dead has now moved up into the mid 8. Not to call any of them mid because they're good. In my opinion, so far, there will just be soaps that are better than them. I did compare Brig of the Dead, took a box smell of Brig of the Dead and some of the soaps in my top 10. It might be able to break into the top 10. We'll see. Yeah, so I'm sorry for starting this video off with already forgetting to post a vid, but my bad. I could have went through and acted like I did everything again, but I feel like that's just kind of redundant. I think I finally solved the issue. It was just a setting I had mixed up, and I'm not going to make the mistake again. But yeah, so Deep Sea Ghost Milk, pretty solid bar. Spidey Suds better. I really like the lather and heavy grit on Spidey Subs more than Deep Sea Ghost Milk. It was a good lather. Of course, I'm a fan of heavy grit, so we'll see. I also added... went to Ross and got a little haul, so I'll just show you all these. I got me some Freedom Fresh soap from there, or Freedom Fresh Deo and Spartan Shield Deo, as well as the Moon Rock soap. So I've heard that apparently it's kind of mid, as it doesn't really have a scent, and so far in the box test I can agree to that. But I'm going to push that off for the soap that I accumulate while I'm recording these, and we'll try all those in a new video, and then we'll give them their ranking. But that being said, I'm going to go ahead and post a list of the current rankings right here for you to see. All those different kinds right there. So nice. But I do have an idea. While you're looking at those and judging me for them and giving me hate in the comments for them, I do have an idea for a video that's coming up pretty soon after this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give each soap a number, not just on these, but in all the ones that I have, period, which eventually will be everyone that I post a video about. But the next idea after this is to give them a number and then randomly generate them in a tournament and have them go head to head, because number one, while it should be number one regardless, it might, you never know, like my number one and my number 2 and 3 and 4 kind of swap up day by day. So we might not have necessarily a winner. We might have like one that's a little bit lower that goes a lot higher than we thought it would. So that'll be fun to see. Hopefully you're done looking at those. But yeah, that is day number 1. Next up will be day number 2. It'll be Wood Barrel Bourbon. So let's get to that. Hello, everybody. We're back here with Wood Barrel Bourbon today. So the unboxing ASMR going for you real quick. We're gonna get that ASMR unboxing going for you real quickly. So here we go. We got the turd bar itself today. So I went ahead and cubed this out last night in preparation for today's video. That's why I'm like pushing little bitty chunks back into it. Excuse me. That's a good bar. I do like Wood Barrel Bourbon. I don't like how much it falls apart. But yeah, we got Wood Barrel Bourbon today. And I'm excited for it. Not gonna lie, I really wanted to put Moonrock here because I used it a little bit as a hand soap the other day. Really like the lather on it. Really like the grit on it. Really excited to use it in the shower, even though it doesn't really have a scent, but it does have a scent when you use it. Um, don't know how to describe the scent because it smells like a furniture store I used to work at. I don't know how I feel about that, but it kind of makes me feel nostalgic, and I kind of like it. Anywho, I gotta go take a shower. I gotta go rate this bar. I'll be right back. Well, boom. Here we go. Wood Barrel Bourbon. So, this is a medium grit. I actually didn't know this was a medium grit. I just didn't pay attention, I guess. But irregardless, uh, we knew the day was gonna come. We just didn't know when. And that day is today. Brick of the Dead has been defeated. Um, so yeah, I really liked Wood Barrel Bourbon a lot more than I remember liking it. Maybe I just had a bad bar before. This one's really good. I really like the lather, really like the grit. Came down to another, last second suds off. Ultimately, Wood Barrel Bourbon just nearly got by Brick of the Dead in the head to head. But I mean, I do think I like it just more than Brick of the Dead. But it's going to be interesting to see how the rest of this plays out, because just because it's second place doesn't mean that Brick of the Dead can't find itself in my top 10 somehow. I think we're about 2 to 3 away from my top 10. I think 2. Next up, we've got Frosty Peppermint and then Cool Fresh Yellow. I think 1, 2, 3. So I've got 9, 10. So Cool Fresh Yellow starts the top 10. So if Frosty Peppermint ends up being third or lower come tomorrow, then Brick of the Dead actually has a decent chance to make it into the top 10. So we'll see. We'll see. It's been a nice little run for it. It's been undefeated since I tried it again. But yeah, this one it takes it out of Wood Barrel Bourbon. So I'm excited for Frosty Peppermint though. I gotta say, I really do like Frosty Peppermint. Although it's one of those bars that I really, really wish had some grit to it. You'll hear me say that about any bar that doesn't have grit. But I actually had I really wish that Squatch would do like some kind of voting poll, and let people vote on say 4 bars to get a grit revamp, which means that essentially they would come out with a limited edition grit swap. So say they would make you pick a 0 grit bar that you want to see have grit in it, a light grit bar that you want to see either have more or no grit, a medium grit bar that you want to see have heavy or light or no, and then a heavy grit bar that you don't want to see have as much grit in it. So essentially you would keep the scent, you would just make it with more or less grit. And then say somebody for example, my current number 1, Pine Tar. Pine Tar is a heavy grit bar. Say that somebody wanted to have Pine Tar, but their skin was sensitive and they didn't like to have the grit in it, so they wanted a 0 grit Pine Tar. They could vote on that, and then say if that one won, then Dr. Squatch would release a limited time. They could do the whole set could be a alternate or parallel universe kind of stick to it. So you could be Pine Tar, 0 grit, whatever, and you would release it as an LE bar. And yeah, that's how you would go about that. And then my vote would probably go towards making Frosty Peppermint a heavy grit bar. I think it makes sense for that bar, but we'll see. Anywho, that is today's episode, and tomorrow's is coming right there. So, good morning. Oh, wait, hold on. I wonder if it looks better like this. Maybe. I don't know. Good morning, everybody, all you beautiful people out there. We got the Frosty Peppermint today. So,
Usually I just do one video a day, however, because I just like take a shower when I get in and then go to bed. However, I decided to go ahead and take a shower this morning. I woke up a little bit early for work. I woke up 2 hours, uh, 2.5 hours before I had to be there. Usually it takes me about 40 minutes to get to work, so I usually wake up about an hour before. But today I woke up 2.5 because I don't know. I just wanted to be more awake when I got to work. Plus I went to bed a lot earlier yesterday. And I figured, see, it's freezing outside today. And us from the south, we ain't used to all this cold weather. But I figured Frosty Peppermint Boy would be a great one to wake up to and get this cold day started with. So I figured, why not? Plus, we'll cap out and we'll start with the number 10 when I get home. So, oh, that's good. Okay, unbox some some more. Here we go. There we go. Boom. The fresh meat bar itself always looks like it's got like yield and stuff in it. But I love the way it smells. Just like peppermint bark. I just wish it had grit in it. But that's my only complaint with this bar. But I'm going to go ahead and go try it out and we'll see what happens. I think it's honestly going to be number 1. I think it'll stay number 1 right now. TBH. Ta-da! And just like that, we're back. So, Frosty Peppermint. It stayed at the top. Pretty much all of it to it. I feel minty fresh. But it did make me question. Because this is a mint scent. This is a mint scent. And spearmint basil is also a mint scent. So it made me question whether or not I was too harsh on Lil Bro down at the bottom. So there isn't a change up top, but there is a change on the bottom. It made me go back and compare spearmint basil to the one right above it, which was birchwood breeze, which I found I was too harsh on that scent, and it made me go to the one above it, cedar citrus, and that's kind of where the harshness stopped. I was like, okay, yeah. So basically the new one is we have bliss brick, smash scrub, cedar citrus, spearmint basil, and birchwood breeze. Cedar citrus and spearmint basil were the two that it really was difficult to put one over the other. I literally flipped and flopped back and forth because while I like the smell of cedar citrus more, spearmint basil is just more potent. That's all it boils down to. And I've been using that as a measurement of which one I like the most, as well as grit and everything. If this had grit, this would be a lot higher on the list. Love it. Ready to get the day started all minty fresh. And yeah, so tomorrow we're going to break into the top 10 with cool fresh aloe. So, or maybe this evening when I get in for work. I don't know. We'll see. Deuces. Hello, everybody. It has been a beautiful day today, and by beautiful, I mean extremely cold. So next up, we are entering the top 10 area, starting off with cool fresh aloe. Hold on. Okay, so I really love cool fresh aloe. Best way that I can say that I just like my first encounter of this bar, I very much thought it was like a solid mix between Fresh Falls and Pine Tar, because Pine Tar is my favorite. Fresh Falls was my cousin's favorite, and I was like, oh my gosh, I think this is the perfect in between. So I've got a bunch of these bars that I got on sale. I've put back a good number of them for myself. So yeah, that's why I'm really sad that the conditioner wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be. I do like this bar. I don't know if it's going to move up or down. I think it'll probably stay the same, TBH, which would put it at first for right now, until we get into the other bars, which I think right past this one is Fresh Falls. It might move past Fresh Falls just because I do like it as a solid middle ground. But we'll see. I don't like the fact it's zero grit. That's my big complaint. Of course, you know, that's why I try to keep it out of this and put more of a balance on like lather and scent and how long the scent lasts.
because it would really be unfair. You would just have a bunch of heavy grip bars at the top. But yeah, anywho, I gotta hold on. Sorry guys. I'm starting to rush myself. A little unboxing ASMR for you. Oh, that's so good. All right, I'm going to take a shower. Howdy. So yeah, cool fresh aloe. Smells great. I'm 100% convinced now that the boxes smell better than the soap actually does, just because the box is essentially taking in all the scent. By the way, I'm about to go out, so I liked it. Great scent. However, it did make me question a few of the current top three. So we did have a change up. Frosty Peppermint is still number one, and then followed by Cool Fresh Aloe, and then followed by Brick of the Dead. So Brick of the Dead did move up to beat Wood Barrel Bourbon. The reason being is because I didn't think about it at the time. It was an unfair battle. I had just bought the Wood Barrel Bourbon, so it was the newest bar versus possibly one of the oldest bars. Because I got Brick of the Dead at Halloween. So after Wood Barrel Bourbon had got the chance, and it was fresh out of the box. So after it got the chance to sit there for a second use, be in the shower or whatever, for like 2 more showers, getting that steam and all on it, the scent died down a little bit. Then comparatively, when compared head on head to the Brick of the Dead that's been there, versus the Wood Barrel Bourbon that's been there for now 2 showers, Brick of the Dead did beat it. I think Brick of the Dead, like fresh Brick of the Dead, would probably hold up a lot stronger than my current one is. Not to say it lost its scent, but it does over time, obviously. But it's still there. Like, I just feel like if it was more potent, it'd be able to smell it a little easier. So yeah, right now, we've got, this will be entering the top 10. So right now, number 10 is Frosty Peppermint, followed by number 11, Cool Fresh Aloe, followed by number 12, Brick of the Dead. But that's our top 3 as of now. Next up is Fresh Falls. So it'll be interesting to see, because like I said, I do consider like Cool Fresh Aloe a nice medium between Pine Tar and Fresh Falls. So we'll see if Fresh Falls beats Cool Fresh Aloe, and if it beats Frosty Peppermint, or where it falls in all this lineup. But that's it for today, guys. So see you tomorrow.
Hello, everybody. So, originally, the next soap up was going to be Fresh Falls, but I decided to change it up a little bit because I did get my order in. So I got all the Harry Potter soaps that I'm going to try in another video. I'm going to put Moon Rock in another video because I haven't tried it yet. And then Stone IPA. So that'll be a whole nother video. That'll have, 6 soaps. Originally, I was going to do Free Solo Scrub in that video too, because I have tried it before, but I just got it. However, because I've tried it before and I know that I like it, I decided to go ahead and put it in this video. But I can't remember where it stacks up. So that's what we're doing today. So if it ends up being towards the top, I kind of screwed the list, because now it's just going to ride itself out. But I think it'll be interesting to still compare it to. Plus, to be honest, I didn't feel like a 0 grit bar today. I needed something with at least medium grit. And Free Solo Scrub has a history of tearing people apart. So it's my kind of bar. But yeah, it's a very hit or miss bar. It's got a very unique, strong, almost pungent smell to it. You'll either love it or you hate it. I'm one of those freaks that love it. A lot of people hate it. It's understandable. But I end up liking a lot of the scents that people hate, like Spartan Scrub and Free Solo Scrub. I love these. Not a big fan of the Hulk bar, though. That's one that, y'all saw. But, yeah. So we're going to get into this old scrubby scrub bar. And, this always makes me confused, right? So, on the backs, you've got Alex Honnold's notes. And it says, I don't always shower, but when I do, I use Free Solo Scrub. Okay. It's fine and dandy. But until this bar was made, you couldn't use free solo scrub because free solo scrub didn't exist.
What the deal?
Anywho, I would do some unboxing ASMR. That's as much as you get though, because I've already got my bar set out in there. So yeah, let's get to free solo and scrubbing. Wow, I messed up. So I really shouldn't have done this right now. Do you hear my nose with? That's wild. God, that's so good. I forgot how much I like this bar. That's what it boils down to. I forgot how much I really, really, really like this bar. This probably should have been in the next video. There go the sneezes again. Jeez. I really like this bar. And I forgot how much I like this bar. This probably will end up with. Jesus Lord, help me. This will probably end up in the top 10, to say the least. I do need to bring up a point though. We need to figure out what they use to go by grit, okay? Because this is described as a medium grit, and like comparing to things like, it would be great if I could stop sneezing. Comparing to things like Pine Tar or like Werewolf Wash, if it's going off of the size of what's in the bar that gives it the grit, then yeah, I can see those being heavy grit because they're bigger chunks in the bar. But like the like abrasiveness of the bar, this sucker is a heavy grit bar. This is not a medium grit bar. This is a heavy grit bar. It's got white rhyolite in it, which puts it on the same scale as Smash Scrub, because it's got rhyolite in it. So it's wild. But yeah, this will probably be my top 5. Why am I torturing myself? Like, I just took so big of a sniff earlier that it's made me sneeze for the past like 3 minutes. I was gonna try not to. It didn't work. But yeah, this is definitely should have waited. But number 1 right now. It's number 1. Babushka. Oh, there we go. Hello, all you beautiful people out there. We're back once again. Gonna do some shopes. So yeah, today is Fresh Falls, the Freshy boy himself. It's a very good scent. 0 grit, unfortunately, for myself and all those other heavy grit fans out there. Oh, anywho, we have this one. I don't know if I have bar of this in there or not. Actually, my last one. So, R.I.P. to Fresh Falls. Great scent. Love it. Yeah, I'm gonna go try it. But also, I wanted to point out. So I don't know if I've mentioned, I have summer citrus, but I use it as a hand soap. Not a fan of it as a. There's your ASMR. I use it as a hand soap. But I did pick up another bar, just so I would have another one whenever I ran out, and so that I could set it in there and have it like ranked whenever I try them. I'll probably push this one off to the end because I think I might have tried it once as a bar soap, but I'll try it again later and we'll see. And then I'm also as excited because I was at Walmart and I picked up this boy, which I haven't tried yet, but I've been told by several people to try it. The Coconut Castaway. So honestly, I smell this thing a lot. I haven't opened it yet. Here we go. Unboxing ASMR. Here we go.
Oh, wow. That is very coconutty. Very coconutty. It kind of smells just like a like typical like shampoo, kind of like coconut conditioner smell. But yeah, I'm gonna be adding that to the pile of stuff to try in the next video. But as of today, it's time to try some Fresh Falls. And we're back. I forgot to do that thing. Yeah. So Fresh Falls, great scent. Sorry, I just took some good old heartburn and melatonin gummies. Anywho, so Fresh Falls is a great scent. It does not take first. It does not take second. It is second today. Simply because it could change day by day, honestly. Really good scent. It's second behind Frosty Peppermint. I do honestly believe that Frosty Peppermint could be... I feel like I'm getting some really weird audio stuff. So I feel like Frosty Peppermint could honestly be... I think it could honestly be like Frosty Peppermint and Fresh Falls. I feel like will be at the top of Zero Grit bars by the time this is all over. I feel like eventually or at the end of this series, I'll name a top 3 of each, like a top 3 Zero Grit, top 3 light grit, top 3 medium grit, top 3 heavy grit. I feel like I'm cheating because Free Solo Scrub is going to take medium grit, but it should be a heavy grit for sure. In which case I feel like it's Pine Tar, Snowy Pine Tar, and Free Solo Scrub, but also Werewolf Wash. So I think those will finish like that. Werewolf Wash, Pine Tar, and Snowy Pine Tar. Well, Snowy Pine Tars are medium. Oh, I forgot. So I feel like if it was a... Pine Tar is definitely going to be there. Werewolf Wash would definitely be there. Scrub Smack? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. We'll see when we get finished with this. I mean, there is the new Harry Potter bar, so we'll see. Like Brick of the Brave, I think it is. We'll see where that lands. Anywho, but yeah, Fresh Falls is great. I feel like it'll end up at the top with Frosty Peppermint of the Zero Grit category. And honestly, those two are right there together, but they're so different that it's hard to compare them. So right now, today, I just like the strong scent of Frosty Peppermint. Excuse me. The strong scent of Frosty Peppermint, but Fresh Falls is a great scent. And I love it. Like the lather, it's all good. Of course, I wish I'd have heavy grit, but that's just me. But yeah, so next up, I actually went through and laid everything out. We are getting near the end. So tomorrow we've got Liberty Lather, and hopefully it'll be good. I do like it. I do like Liberty Lather. First I didn't, but I do like it. So let's get to it. Hello, all you beautiful people out there. I'm back again with I'm going to do the Liberty Lather today. But before we get to me testing this bad boy out, I've got some exciting news. This will be my last time recording on my laptop's integrated camera. So I've really wanted to get a little bit nicer of a webcam recently, but I wasn't sure which one to get. Really got really lucky on finding a deal, and I have procured the Razer Kaio Pro. So not only will this be a step up, whatever, but you're gonna get to see the change. So this video will have or this part, me doing the before, will be the last one on this, and then we'll go to the Kaio Pro, and then you'll get to see the difference and see if it's good, maybe, or bad. It's a $200 camera. I got really lucky. I ended up finding one. I give blood, with my workplace. I give platelets. And I use the gift cards that I got from that at Best Buy. Best Buy had one on sale. End of the day, I bulked up on some gift cards. Got this camera, which is apparently usually like $200, paying like $26 out of pocket. So I think I did pretty well. So let's see if my $30 was worth it. Go into the showers. Let's see. So basically, I'm stupid. Um, First and foremost, because this will be the first time you're seeing the camera, look at this improvement. I mean, not this improvement, but like this improvement. It's so great. Um, so second of all, I'm a dumbass. And what I mean by that is the camera that I got has its own microphone built in, and it tried to use that instead of this bad boy. Um, I had to make sure I set it down quietly so it didn't blow your eardrums off. But yeah, so the problem with that is when I went back in to set my microphone, um, I did the wrong setting again, like I did in the last video, and pretty much screwed the audio up for 3 videos. So this video is going to be a lot shorter because I'm not going to remake and fake like, oh my gosh, I tried this, whatever. But I'll give you the rundown. So I tried Liberty Lather, great bar, great lather, great grit, great smell, overall great bar. It came in second below Free Solo Scrub, and then we moved on to Alpine Sage. Uh, Alpine Sage surprised me. Um, it came in third. So as of that, we had Free Solo, Liberty Lather, and Alpine Sage. And then today we tried Ruthless Rinse. It really came down to I kind of realized the way that I was ranking bars, or like when it gets so close and I'm trying to think head to head. I'm really going head to head and being like, okay, which one has the better scent, which includes how long it lasts and how strong it is, which one has the better lather, and which one feels the best. So in this comparison between Ruthless Rinse and Alpine Sage for third place, Alpine Sage won in scent and lather because it had a lot of lather. Not saying this one doesn't, but it is nowhere near Alpine Sage. And then Ruthless Rinse got the best feel. I wanted to do a 3-way like that. Not a 3-way. But I wanted to do it like that. That way that it wasn't just so unfair to 0 grit bars, because otherwise it'd be like, oh, well, I like heavy grit. Heavy grit wins. And I don't feel like that's fair. But yeah, so this is going to be the end of this video. I don't remember if one of the videos before mentioned I was going to do Summer Citrus at the end of this one. But what I decided to do was do Summer Citrus in the trying bars, because I've only tried it once as a body bar and I don't remember that. So that'll give me 8 bars to try. And as you see, we've done 8 bars in the first video, 8 bars in this video, and then top 5. At least I think it was 8 in this one. It might have been 9. I don't know. But yeah, next up's the top 5. So thanks for sticking with me. Kazooie was talking before I realized that I messed up the audio. So Kazooie, are you excited? Would have been nice if he would have answered. Yeah, not happening. Anywho, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. I don't know to... High five.